you to go in this Bible to give you the solution. But right now, today, that time is up. There's no more giving you lies. You're not African. You're not black. You're not Jamaican. You are from the 12 tribes of Israel. And this high time you ain't got to sleep. Christianity is a damn joke. Christianity is a curse to our people.
This is reality. That's right. This is reality. We're going to show you why. You have destroyed yourself. So we're supposed to give a warning. We're not judging you, we're warning you.
Well, have we seen any change? Yeah. Have we seen anything that has changed our people? Changed our neighborhood?
Right now, our men, when they lost us, they're already planning how they're going to sleep with you.
Right.
Which hotel I'm going to take her in.
Right.
And everything. Guess what? He's already in his mind, already committed adultery. But guess what? You causing him to have that loss.
Right.
Because of your appearance. You see what I'm saying, sister? Because you got to remember, there you go. Your grandma, ain't no man going to come up to her and talk to her, hey, shorty. Hell no. But guess what? They're going to come up to you and say, shorty. They're not going to say, sister. They're not going to address you that way. No. If you cover up, you have distant apparel, like the First Timothy said. Guess what? Ain't no man going to come up to you a certain kind of way.
Right.
Hey, young man. And that's why we're trying to bring our people, our culture back. Let me ask you, you eat pig? You don't eat pig? You eat shrimp? Lobster? Crabs? But okay, you eat crabs, sis? You don't eat chicken? Good. Okay, that's good. That's lawful according to. But let me ask you a question. If somebody, you tell him not to eat pork, what scripture are you gonna give him to tell him, hey, according to God, you're not supposed to do that? Because you gotta remember, sis, as you get older, because you're like 37, because you're learning a lot of things right now to get your heritage back. So when you start to accumulate more knowledge, you're gonna be able to teach your young sisters, hey, you're not supposed to dress that way. But guess what? You yourself cannot be a hypocrite. You're gonna dress accordingly to the Bible. Then you can teach. And that's what God said, you're supposed to change first. Then you can go out there and teach your people. Right. Because we need sisters like you. Right. You seem like you love God. Okay, what's your question?
Real quick, all right, because I know you got a lot of questions, Sister Gina. But brother, you know how important, we're going to get that, but you know how important what we're teaching right here. Yeah, you understand who you are according to the Bible? Okay, who are you on this side, brother? Who are you? You are the sign? You are the sign. Okay, there's some words written on that side. Which nation do you come from? Which tribe? Okay. What was your father? What's your father? Huh? Was it from the islands? Which Haiti? All right, so you're from the tribe of Levi, brother. All right. You ever been taught you were from the tribe of Levi? No. Okay. So that's an important name. You see how we ask you, what's your father or what's your nationality? You will give me something outside of the Bible. So because through history, they made it your enemies and God's enemies. He made it their business to chain you up. You ever seen the movie Roots? When you get a chance, when they was whipping them on the post, what did they make them do? There you go. So that's why today most of you, our people call themselves Haitians, but God never called you that name. He called you Israel. He called you Levi. All right. So you come from the tribe of Levi, brother. So there's a lot of things that you're gonna learn today that's very important, that's vital for your day-to-day walk. All right. That's what we're teaching all our people as they come up. Because right now you probably just came from buying at Aldi's, doing your own thing. But you didn't know before you stepped here, you could have been setting yourself up for destruction. Because today's a very important day. Do you know what today is? It's the Sabbath, so you know that, right? So what are the laws concerning the Sabbath? All right, you better respect it, but there's rules and regulation to it. All right, so just like we teaching Gina the dress code, what you need to learn too is the ceremonial law. What days is very important to God. Leviticus 23. All right, Gina, you know about this? You know about it? About what we about to bring out about the Sabbath day? All praises. So Gina, what's holding you back? Why are you not doing this part? 23. Give me that. Leviticus 23 and Holy Convocation. Watch this.
The book of Leviticus, chapter 23, verse 1. And the Lord spake unto Moses, saying, Speak unto the children of Israel, and say unto them, concerning the feast of the Lord, which ye shall proclaim to be a holy convocation.
What does convocation mean? Anybody know? Holy gathering. It's a day for you to come together. It's a day for you to make sure this is the day he sealed from the beginning. Genesis, like you mentioned. He made sure that day was very important. That's why he made laws. He kept repeating it over and over again. So, Gina, you can't forget it. Give me that. Exodus 20:8. So, brother, what's your name? Benz. So, Benz, holy convocation means what? What's a holy convocation? Holy gathering. You have to come together, all right? Read.
The book of Exodus, chapter 20, verse 8. Remember the Sabbath day to keep it holy. 6 days shalt thou labor and do all thy work. But the seventh is the Sabbath of the Lord thy God. In it thou shalt not do any work.
So that's a day you have to remember, Gina. You have to get yourself ready. All right, get your cooking done. It's a day he called prep day. You got to make sure, got all that done. Get yourself ready to come to the school. You got a flyer in your hand? There's an address on there. You came by? All praise is good. All right, all right. All right. So now, before you do, you got to make sure. Now, the dress code, where he was going. All right. So now, because remember, the way we dressing, the way most of our sisters dressing today, where did they learn that from? Right. That's not the fashion that God gave our sisters. He called you a princess. There we go. Right. So now you know to do better. What should you do? Do it. Give me that. Romans chapter 2:13. Because we're going to be held accountable. The more you know, the more I allow you to learn, you got to make sure you abide by it, because you will be judged against it. Read.
The book of Romans, chapter 2 and verse 13. For not the hearers of the law are just before God.
Not just listening to the righteous word of God's laws, but what?
But the doers of the law shall be justified.
So today you heard the law of modest apparel. You shouldn't be wearing what pertains to a man. Deuteronomy 22:5. Get that real quick. So sisters, you descend from Israel. God says you must be in modest apparel. You shouldn't be caught wearing pants. Because, you know, what you're wearing right now, that's what they would wear underneath their modest dresses. All right? Not to show attention to themselves. All right? Because that belongs to your husband. Once you do have a husband, that all belongs to him. You show all that to him. Most of our brothers, by default, sis, by default, brothers, do they know how to act in the streets? No. Because as soon as they see that woman dressed unmodest, the first thing, they across the street. They causing accidents in the street just to get to that sister. Am I correct? Right. Because they lack what? You said it before. Self-control. It's self-discipline. And guess what is our discipline? This Bible. And most of our brothers lack that. So, for you to be a brother's keeper, all right, for you to make sure that you're not a hindrance or a stumbling block to your brothers, you got to make sure you do what? There we go. Read.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 22 and verse 5. The woman shall not wear that which pertaineth unto a man, neither shall a man put on a woman's garment.
So if you have kids, you make sure you read this to them. You dress your daughters in modest apparel, because it's pleasing to who? It's pleasing to him. And just like any child, their main purpose is to please their fathers. They please their mothers, please their parents. All praises. All right. So next time we see you, Lord's will, Gina, you're going to be wearing what? A dress. Now you said you had a question. Go ahead. Uh-huh. Yeah. Like it's a chip. Yeah. Right. Right. Okay. Right. Okay. So, question. What is sin? Okay. And how God commands you to learn it. Learn the laws. To learn it. Joshua 1 and 8, real quick. Joshua 1 and 8. Because to answer that question, all right, you got to make sure you learn the milk, the basic stuff. Because, say it again. But sis, the most important, before you have to make sure you do. Give me Psalms 1:11 and 10, real quick. Because we'll give you the understanding, but guess what's going to happen? You're going to sit down, watch another videotape, and guess what? You're not going to be sound in doctrine. Because the Most High ain't going to give you that understanding unless you are doing exactly what he wants you to do. Watch, I'm going to prove it. Read.
The book of Psalms, chapter 111 and verse 10. The fear of the Lord is the beginning of wisdom. A good understanding.
A good understanding of what he was talking about in Revelations. He'll give it to you, but first you have to have what? Fear of the Lord. Meaning he told you what to do, just the basic stuff. Keep my Sabbath holy.
Right.
Dress in modest apparel.
Right.
Stop eating pork, shrimp, crab, lobster.
Right.
Stop shopping on the Sabbath.
Right.
If you do those little minor things, I'm going to give you the deeper understanding. Because we got videos on top of videos that break that down. Right? But just the basic stuff, you can't even do that. Because what God will do, you'll get it, you'll listen to it, and guess what's going to happen? You're going to go away. Because he's constantly proving you to see if you're worthy. But if you don't have that fear, it's like my son, right? He wants to come out here and teach his people too. He's like, I want to go out there. Wait a minute. Tell me the 10 Commandments first. All right? Because we know he has to learn and he has to grow to a certain age where he is worthy to come out and do the work. Right. Even certain works we wouldn't put on a young child. Why? Why wouldn't do that? Why? Brother, how you doing, brother? It's a level to it, right? Right. What you got? Yeah, give me that. Watch this now, because the question you asked is a good question. But what I want to encourage you to do before you get that information is strengthen you with the basic stuff. Watch this.
The book of 1 Peter, chapter 2 and verse 2. As newborn babes.
Like newborn babes. I don't care how old you is. Once you begin to keep God's commandments, you are a newborn babe. You understand that, brother? You are a newborn babe because you don't know the importance of how important you are to God. Like right now, what's your nationality, brother? You Haitian, so-called Haitian. You know what Haitian mean? Huh? You get it from France. So why are you calling yourself after a nation of people that hated your people?
Right.
Does that make sense? No sense, confusion. And guess what? Even that symbol around your neck, guess who gave them that? Guess who gave your foreparents that? You won't find it in the Bible because it's supposed to represent who? God? Show me in the Bible where he told you to wear a cross on your neck.
Right.
It's shimmering with beads around it. All right, so why you got that garbage around your neck, man? Throw that garbage away, brother. I'm telling you, because how long that image been around upon this earth? Huh? Since the beginning of time, that crap been around our people. And how has it benefit your people? Matter of fact, has it benefit you? What's your name? What's your name? Huh? Emmanuel. Has it benefit your people? Est-ce qu'elle est pays là? Parce que image ça, you gonna find it tout partout Haïti. No sodo. What was your name? No sodo. How it help you a lot? How? Explain to me. Hey, may help you a lot, oui? Oui, me tomber à terre. Oui. What? That's how powerful the Most High. He don't want that garbage on you, bro. That's garbage.
That's right.
Listen. Oh, you got a backup. Wait. And that's your God, brother? Brother, repent from that crap, man. That's garbage. That's garbage. Listen. Gen raison bon Dieu qui te vient là. Parce que he giving you a warning. Give me that. So, Gina, I want you to understand, this is most of the things. Our brother, just the basic stuff. So this is what we're going into right here. This is the problem. We have our brothers caught up in these false religions, idolatry, and they don't know how to please God. So even, of course. That's why we need it. That's why the Bible says to do what? You got what I want? No, give me the Deuteronomy 7:25, real quick. Listen, I want you to listen good. So this is a commandment that God gave the children of Israel. Parce que longtemps dans l'époque longtemps, ils étaient qu'on servir idoles. They were serving idols. But guess what? This is what God commanded the people to do. For them to get deliverance from their enemies, this is what God commanded them to do first. Read.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 7, verse 25. The graven image of their gods shall ye burn with fire.
Right? We have to make sure we take away the idols. We burn them.
That's right.
We burn them with fire.
Bring it out.
That's what we was commanded to do as a nation. Right. Before we went out to destroy those wicked nations, God said, burn those idols. Right. Even when you get into their land, burn the idols.
That's right.
Because they are false gods. Read.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 7, verse 25. The graven image of their gods shall ye burn with fire. Thou shalt not desire the silver or gold.
Pastor, what you just did, you poured out two different colors. One in silver and one in gold.
Right.
God said, burn that thing, brother. Because listen, brother, because if you don't burn it, and stand up for God, God's going to burn you, brother. Right. You got to understand that. Right. He's going to burn you. And guess what? At different ways he burn you, you might not believe it. You think when you chilling, that day you chilling, that drive-by shootout, it's not meant for you. It's gonna be for you. Right. Or when you sleeping with multiple women, what they call when brothers catch that disease when they peeing? What's that called? It's burning. So he gonna burn you in different ways. So brother, that's just a warning. So read that again.
The graven images of their gods shall ye burn with fire. Thou shalt not desire the silver or gold.
You not desire it with silver, because rappers in the music industry, they make the Jesus piece, the so-called Jesus piece, which is the damn lie. Jesus is not a white man. So
Bring it out.
Got it in what colors? They got it in silver and gold.
Bring it out.
Rocking it.
Right.
And that's a lie. Right. God said, burn that thing. Read.
Right.
Do not desire the silver or the gold that is on them, nor take it unto thee.
So don't put it on you. God said don't desire it. Don't get a backup chain to put it in your pocket, right, just in case this don't work. I got a backup one in your pocket. That's what you just did. Right. God said, no, man, burn that thing, man. Read what you got.
The book of Habakkuk, chapter 2 and verse 18. What profiteth the graven image?
See that? So listen, it said, they can't help you. Read.
What profiteth the graven image that the maker thereof hath graven it?
So Munki Batsila, the person who created that cross, put it on the beads, he said it can't help you. Is what?
The molten image and a teacher of lies.
See what it's teaching you, brother? It's teaching you lies. The same way this image. Because most of those crosses, they come with this man on it. Right. Can you show me that image in the Bible?
Bring it out.
Ubakab. Right. This is what? He's white? Oh yeah? Show me. Give him a Bible. Somebody give him a Bible. There you go. Show me. Show me. Where? Show me where is that? What verse? What verse? Your what? Oh, your spirit. Well, the spirit of this book says Christ is a black man.
That's
Look
right.
just like you.
That's right.
But tell me you hate yourself, right? You like your enemies more, right? You desire them. Because you want to look just like them. Let's go get Clem, can you let Clem sound call? B. Topi Clem, okay, Topi Clem like that. Because only people who hate themselves is going to desire another nation.
Right.
Don't you understand God made you above all nations, brother?
That's right.
You don't understand that. We're going to show you. Just because slavery happened to our people, don't mean you on the bottom. Listen good. Slavery was a good thing. Huh? Yeah, this is when we slaves. But who did that to us? Huh? Right. Our enemies. Deuteronomy 28:15. We're going to read this till the pages come off.
Bring it out.
We're going to read this. This is very important. Because a lot of our people say, damn, we on the bottom and God he forgot about us. Right? Why would this thing, like the sister came up before, she said, it's horrible that this thing happened to us. Yes, it's horrible. But if we continue, the only way we could change this is through obedience to the laws of God.
That's right.
This is how we change it.
Right.
Read.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28 and verse 15. But it shall come to pass, if thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God, to observe, to do all his commandments and his statutes, which I command thee this day, that all these curses shall come upon thee and overtake thee.
So he said, listen, all these things going to happen to us. Brother, you paying attention? All these things going to happen to us when we disobey God's commandments. But guess what? This only happened to one people. This only happened to the Israelites.
That's right.
Slavery only happened to the Israelites.
Shalom, Israel. I'm Elder Nathaniel, Israel United in Christ. YouTube likes to shut our channels down, as some of you have noticed, ever so often. Subscribing to join IUIC will assure you will always stay connected to our YouTube accounts. We want to do our best to make sure this truth gets out. Please click and join our subscriber YouTube channel called Join IUIC to stay linked to all of our videos. So again, please make sure you subscribe to this Join IUIC channel to get your latest updates on all our YouTube channels. Shalom.